There can be no life without order. Good, evil, darkness, light. There must be balance in the universe. Such is the decree of the Charred Council, an ancient body charged by the Creator to preserve the very fabric of existence. But the balance has been broken. Even now, Earth smolders in ruin, fallen to the demon lords, and the Destroyer carves a new kingdom amongst his mighty chosen. Some say the Horseman War triggered the apocalypse, that he rode to Earth unbidden and doomed all of mankind. But what of the other horsemen, fearless enforcers of the Council's will? What of fury, strife, and death? To know those names, you must first know another. Nephilim, cursed union of angel and demon. The Nephilim countless realms pursued and burned them to ash. But 4 amongst them grew weary of the slaughter and feared their conquest would imperil the balance. And so a truce was made. The 4 would serve the Council in exchange for unimaginable power. Thus were the dreaded horsemen formed, and the riders' first task was to purge their own brethren from creation, to annihilate the Nephilim and destroy their souls. Let us now cast our gaze to one amongst the 4, not War, who lies chained at the Council's feet, professing his innocence, but one who would save his brother above all else. He has many names: Kinslayer, Executioner, Death.
Okay, hello. Now, welcome to
bargain for war's freedom, Death swore that he would resurrect humanity.
Okay.
But he knew not how this might be done.
That's a bit silly then. I'm going to do something impossible
So
without
Death rode forth into the icy
trying not to
veil
talk over the words.
to find the keeper of secrets.
I love this music. I love this music a lot. So, hello, welcome to try this again. Welcome to Nerdaholics. This is something a little bit extra I'm doing just for fun. I'm going to be continuing the Skyrim videos, obviously, but just to take a little bit of a break, because, you know, while playing Skyrim is fun. I've pumped like, oh god knows, I'm on part, I think I'm like part 20 or so at the time this goes up. And you know, those videos are like, on average, 40 minutes, so it's kind of like, I could do the maths on how long that is, but that's, you know, it's no small amount of time. So I'm thinking, just for a little bit of a chill out, play a game that I enjoy, that I have access to, which is Darksiders 2. I'm doing this, one, because I don't have Darksiders 1, but I'll be rebuying that, and playing that as part of the inauguration, because we're going to be getting Darksiders 3 very soon, which I will be buying, because damn, I love Darksiders. I like me some Darksiders. Now I've got this set to easy because I just want to pan through this fairly quickly. But I also, again, like I said, unless there's a specific challenge or people want to see me upgrade to doing like really difficult settings, it's like I'm going to be doing well, just generally easy runs of things, because I want to have fun, and I want to actually finish this in a timescale that's going to be good. Let's have a quick look at the weapons. Add that, because I've got some kit already. Add them. Anything else? No. Right. Let's go. Now, Darksiders. Darksiders is a game series I really love. I love the idea of it. I love the art style. I love the look of it. I'll be very honest. I was happier with Darksiders 1 than I am Darksiders 2. Nothing down here, is there? No. Mainly because Darksiders 1 took like the real world and turned it into a demon's hellscape, which was very interesting to look at. Now, whereas what this game does, this does a lot more with like the fantasy worlds, and that's fine. Options. Where's my auto pickup? Because I'm not pushing 0 every single time. I've spilled 70 gallons of blood already. Nice. Okay. Right, I'll find out what auto pickup is. I'll do that later. Actually, having it on not on auto pickup might be a bit more useful, because that way I'll stop me picking up crap. As you've seen from my Skyrim playthroughs, I'm trying my best to not pick up random shit as I go along, but... I can see the Crowfather there, the far end of the gap. Right. Well, let's go. Now... here we go. Options. Auto collect. Yes, the difficulty's on easy, I've already said that. That's all at the top. Gamma's fine. Don't run away from me. So at this point, it's button mashing for the first few minutes. Actually, because I've got it set on easy, I'll probably just be button mashing most of the way through. Yeah, take that. I am death. Jump and climb. Jump and climb. Now, the Darksiders world is a world I very much like. The main reason for it is kind of what you get with this is they take the whole force. I like me and my supernatural stuff. I love it. Werewolves, vampires, angels, demons. It's like, I'm not a religious person per se. You know, when it comes to like forms of entertainment, I'm well up for anything really. And the more supernatural you can get it, like, you know, demons and monsters and prophecies that will end the world, I really enjoy. Now, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse are basically a really great way to do that, because what you'll find with these guys, well, in the way that these guys, it's portrayed here by, what's the studio name? I don't know. I can't remember the studio's name. Well, the writers of this game basically decided to make it fit, kind of make them a little bit less, we are the end of the world. It's just kind of, they are those who will end worlds instead. And it's like, okay, I can work on well with that. New twist on an old story. Fantastic. And I like how they portray angels and demons. angels are basically people with wings in golden armour. Imagine like elves from Lord of the Rings, but with wings, and laser swords. Here we go. Here we go. Here's a big beastie. It's amazing how many times they kind of reskin this one and think we haven't realised. Yeah. Okay, I might actually up the difficulty because this is a little bit too easy. And there we go. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Smash it. Take that, you beastie. Boosh. You were big, now you are small. Love it. It's things like the spectacle fighters like this. It's kind of like you can go through the game and button mash. Don't know if you can hear that police siren going off outside. Ambulance. Wait for them to go. Look. I love spectacle fighters like this, God of War, Devil May Cry. Things. Again, you got that supernatural twist to those. Love them. I love them a lot. Now, I will talk a bit about the story for this game. Is a little bit isn't as good as it could have been. I still think it's a fairly positive game and a fairly positive story. Because what you've got is you've got a lot of good setup. No, you don't. You don't have good setup. What you have is them basically working with the setup they've already got from the first Darksiders game. But instead of pushing the story forward, they effectively told a side story with characters that we have no real knowledge of, with the exception of Death, and are not really that bothered about.
Leave this place.
Okay. We don't. It's like we're about to be introduced to new character, the Crowfather, and you know he is an interesting character. I like the concept of him. It's like keeper of secrets for in the whole spectrum of demonic entities and the whole sort of spiritual realm. I don't know what you'd actually call it. Not spiritual or anything. Love it. Use that because I can pick up the potion. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's kind of. They started off with. I don't know if they thought. It's kind of. It's like they're deliberately trying to world build with this game. And while I like the. It's kind of like. Okay, they did the first game, and it's like, okay, we may not get a second. It depends on how well this does, because this is a fairly out there kind of concept. And it's like, okay, that's fine. You know, just tell a good story, which they did. I'm really quite pleased with it. I only had one initial problem with Darksiders, the first game when I first played it, and that's because I thought it too short. I thought it was kind of like it was like very much the. It felt like the first part of it felt like the first half of a game, rather than an actual full game, if that makes sense. Oh, too far. It felt like they were missing something. They were missing like the second half of the game. Now, this game is longer, but it's deliberately just building worlds, because it's like, oh crud, we got to a place where it's like, okay, we did story, we did everything. But we're still missing. We just don't have a world, really. We're just shown Earth, and it's like we've got all these other places we can show. And it's like, okay, that's fine. I'm happy. Ooh. Come back to that in a sec.
Always voices. Torment without end.
Keeper of secrets, I need your help.
I helped cursed you once before, horseman. Look at me now. How I cursed that day. How I curse you.
Careful, Growfather. I'm not here to put you out of your misery. Not yet.
I know why you've come. Your brother, the one called War, he's been imprisoned by the Charred Council and awaits their judgment for dooming the Earth, for mankind's extinction. Why should I care about your brother's fate?
Because you know the truth. Your secrets can save him.
The Council will condemn War, strip him of power, let him rot in oblivion, to hide the truth. My secrets cannot prove his innocence, horseman.
No, but they can help me to erase the crime.
Bring mankind back from extinction. Madness.
If it's madness, then who better to show me the way?
Should a way exist, you will find it here.
The Tree of Life. Let me pass.
Not yet. That which you gave me, you will take it back.
In exchange for its secrets, you agreed to keep the amulet.
No. The voices, they curse and threaten without end. They cry to return. You must destroy it.
I cannot.
You annihilated their flesh. Why do you guard their souls?
Open the portal.
You will not pass while I live.
So be it.
Here your brethren are trapped in eternal torment. Do you wish to join them? And what of War? Would you kill your brother to save your precious balance?
He is innocent.
Are you so certain?
There is War. Okay, not quite sure where I got to. They were doing a lot of world building with this game, and I think that's kind of at the detriment of the story in the long run. First of all, as a character, Death, love him. He's great. He's a cocky bastard. The art style of this game, I love it. Come on, button mash. Channel the 15-year-old me. Ooh. No. I love the art style of this game. I really do. I love it. I love this sort of artwork. I'm very much. This feels very 90s to me, and that's the sort of art style I really like. That's kind of when I turn a lot more of my formative years, and it's like anything where it's kind of like not quite. I'm not quite into the over-top Rob Liefeld guns and muscles the same way most like most kids are. But you know what? I won't deny watching like fucking two big dudes beat the crap out of each other with kick-ass metal-looking weapons. I will not deny that it's a lot of fun. Ooh, that's savage. He's stuck him on his side and he's holding him up there.
The portal. Your secrets die with you, old fool.
My secrets, but not yours.
I like that cryptic. Oof. dragged into the darkness. Dun 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 dun. That's yeah.
The uncountable worlds of our universe swirl in an endless abyss. Many worlds ravaged by time or conflict are swallowed by the abyss, returned to the nothingness from which they were formed. But others linger for eternity, on the brink of annihilation, that creation might be balanced with destruction. And in the final moment of battle, death was banished to one such world, in the autumn of its life, yet not far from the edge of darkness. Had death been sent to his doom, that answer would be found in the horseman's future, and in his past.
Be still, horseman. You are wounded.
Hey, big bearded dude.
Your arrival here is a bad omen. Yes. Troubles me greatly.
Old one, there's more trouble ahead if you don't start making sense. Where is the tree of life?
Life? This world is dying, lad. Choking on chaos and corruption. We can do little to stop it. Soon, the great tree too shall perish, and with it, the last of my people. Is that not what brought you here, Pale Rider?
I seek the tree. Your chaos and corruption don't concern me.
It seems they do concern me.
Yeah, they concern me. Love it. Oh. Now, yeah, so smash the back.
You fight well, but this corruption can't be beaten with a blade. Seek out the Forged Sister. Ask her about the fire of the mountain. Help her, and she will help you reach the tree. As for me, I must return to my work.
Okay. First of all, this is kind of going into what I'm saying. It's great to see other worlds. It is. It's nice that they're doing world building. The problem I've got here is it's kind of like I don't have enough of a connection to any of these people, even having played the first game, to really be that bothered. Because the first game was probably a bit too short. It's like seeing the world of hell and seeing the world of heaven and the land of the dead.
Commander Ryder.
And,
I am a maker, older than even the Charred Council. These
go.
hands have laid the foundations for many worlds, but that was long ago. And now, they but hardly know the touch of stone.
Yeah, so, and having this, and this Land of the Makers, it's kind of, I don't really know enough about any of them to really care. So what they're doing is they're building the world now. And the problem is, it's kind of, in the first game,
Are you
you
not
create
curious
the
as to
world.
why I seek the tree?
I would not presume to question one of the four.
So I'm just going for the
but
conversation
yes,
as quick as possible.
Tell me.
I must restore humanity to redeem war.
Heaven and hell battle upon the shattered earth. All creation trembles, and at the center of it all stands your brother.
He is innocent.
I never said he wasn't. The tree holds power over life and death. If you would resurrect humanity, then you are headed in the right direction. Be warned. A dark presence dwells now within the tree, and the path is barred by corruption.
See, here's the other thing. Corruption is a concept. Now, trying to turn it into something physical, to be the bad guy, of this game, while a nice idea, it's kind of I don't really know what I want to put the point into yet. I kind of like doing the necromancer side of things more than anything else, but we'll leave it for now. I can't think of what I'm going to invest in. I can invest in later. It's kind of having that sort of it's like, it really should be like the first. Okay, if you're doing a trilogy, right? Your first one, the first thing sets the tone. Your second one builds the world and takes your protagonists to a low point, and then the third one finishes off the development, but it doesn't really develop anything much more. You get a small amount of development, but you're finishing off the story, you're bringing it all to a close. So, if this, it depends on what they do with the third game, but based on the trailers that they've done so far, everything's looking a lot like it's going to be them just kind of them just finishing off. Oh, sorry, not finishing off. Sorry, going back to Earth and doing everything on there again. And it's like, okay, well, unless they do something to tie in these other worlds or these other places and concepts, it's kind of, this game is going to feel a bit odd. I do love the look of all this stuff. I like these games where the games where you kind of like, it's not super realistic. There is a bit of an art flair to it. Having everything look super realistic is always a bit boring. And plus it gets outdated so quickly, I'm just never interested in it. Now break your pots. Classic Legend of Zelda action, break their stuff. Right. I think what I'll do is I'll call that apart here, and I'll do a bit more later, because this is a nice chill out and getting warmed up, and we can talk about Tristone and the makers and various other stuff then. Okay, cheerio.